This is a new background for those that are returning. Probably do know that this is a new background, but I wanted to try something new and different, so here I am. Anyways, I've been seeing this soft glam makeup for a while now and I wanted to try it out, but I've just been really lazy and I've been procrastinating and just, but today I woke up wanting to feel very creative. So here I am with my version, of course. You know what, I don't think I'll know what I'm doing, but when does Theo ever know what she's doing when it comes to makeup? This is gonna be fun. This should be very interesting. So yeah, anyways, I have my tea here. My music is gonna be playing somewhere in the background. Will I butcher it? Probably, but it's part of the process. It's part of the learning process. I'm not a makeup guru, I am not a makeup expert, but I have been doing makeup for quite some time. I think like 7 years, since I was 15. No, I've been doing makeup since I was like 14, 15. So I do have some knowledge, but whether or not that knowledge is accurate is up to you. We'll see. I got some inspirations on Pinterest, but I'm gonna do it my way or the highway. Lately I've been very I've been very much a fan of summer, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be like a little chilled makeup tutorial. This is my saving grace. I am not lying to you, but as we all know, a beautiful makeup starts with a beautiful skincare base and then some lip therapy because it's winter and we don't want chapped lips. So I don't really use primer. I know a lot of people use primer. Is there a reason why I don't use primer? I used to use primer when I just started off my makeup journey, and then I figured the primer was not priming. Like, perhaps I've never really found a good primer, and I've never really, like, after that I was just like, this isn't for me. So using setting spray as my base, as my primer, has very much helped. I use the Maybelline Lasting Fix. I don't spray too much. I don't spray too much. Don't get excited with it, not right now. As we go along, that's when I spray a lot. You see why. Was my hair always like that? Oh my word. Well, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, and then I go in with my Got to Be. I know a lot of people use the actual spray. Maybe I should try that, but I don't want to try anything new for this look because this is a one-time take, and if it doesn't do what it has to do, then what am I gonna do? I'm usually very cautious with it. It does get a bit flaky and white, especially if you're using for your hair. Here it says you can use it for your hair and your eyebrows. If anyone has like a proper good one, please let me know. So depending on the makeup that I'm doing, I usually brush my eyebrows in different directions. So if I'm doing like a simple makeup, I usually brush them more upwards than sideways, and if I'm doing like a glam glow makeup look, which I am doing now, I brush them to the side. And as you can see, I don't really trim my eyebrows. I know they're bushy, but I don't like my eyebrows trimmed. My mom has always loved my bushy eyebrows, and I think that just really gave me the confidence to just roll with it. And I just started loving them as well. So also me, I don't know how to trim. Let me not come acting as if I wouldn't actually do it if I knew how to do it. I've never really learned because, like I said, I never had the incentive to learn. Because we want the tail to be very thin and I don't really trim my eyebrows, it takes a while for me to get there. mix it with that because I don't like the upper eyebrow looking too harsh, especially if I'm going for like a soft look. Usually I know people going with a pencil and then concealer and then more pencil, but I usually like putting concealer and then pencil and then concealer, if that makes sense. Why do I do that? I just feel like putting the concealer first makes me sort of get an idea of where I'm going. So this one is lighter than this one. So I start with the one that's more my shade, and I'll do it at the sides of my eye because I look like an egg right now. Like my head shape is very eggy. And then I use the lighter shade. And then I use the same one. I know it's meant to be like under eye concealer, but ciao, don't lie to me. It's giving capitalism. Just to give it that dewy look. I feel like it very much gives it that dewy look. I let it like, I only put like 2 pumps. Also, I feel like it's a lot easier to just glide through your makeup when you make your products like a bit done. After my concealer, I go in with my foundation because I want full coverage today, so I'll go directly onto I use like 3 foundations. And then I go in with my matte if the shade looks off. So for the rest of the video, I'll be giving you guys a voiceover. I'm really sorry for the random transition. My roommate came in and we just started chatting and I forgot that I was filming and talking to you guys. But then again, I mean, I feel like we're used to it by now. We're used to me doing this. I know I said I'm gonna get better and I will, just apparently not with this video. Anyways, as you can see now, I'm putting concealer under my eyes and just in places where I feel like I need more pop. So that's my nose and my frown lines, and also just in places where I didn't put concealer before. And then I wait for the concealer to set in for a bit, maybe like about 1 or 2 minutes. So as you can tell, I'm like talking to my roommate, I'm dancing, I'm doing a bunch of random stuff before I actually start brushing it out and blending it into my face. I feel like this gives it more room to settle, but also to just make the places that you want it more highlighted to be more highlighted. I can't remember where I saw it from, but this is definitely not my technique. I just love it. I really just think it does what it needs to do. I love how I'm saying it's not my makeup technique as if I have any of my own. Maybe 1 or 2, but even then I feel like I would actually be copywriting from someone as well. And then now I'm just contouring my face with this darker shade of concealer that I got from Maybelline. I haven't really tried, well, I don't really think the powder contour palettes are for me. I just don't feel like they blend well with my skin, so I avoid them at all costs. If I absolutely have to, then I do it, but other than that, I feel like this creamy, like I just feel like the sticks make it better and less visible that I'm wearing makeup. Does that make sense? I just feel like it's more second skin than the powders, but that is honestly 100% just my opinion. And one thing about me, I will give myself a nose surgery. I do not care. I don't care what makeup I'm doing. I don't care what vibe I'm going for. I will give myself a nose surgery. Makeup is actually odd because how does that even happen? Like, I know you saw my nose transform. I know you saw it. And then I go in with my baking powder. I use it's either Revlon or Revolution, one of the banana powders, one of the two, but I'll show a video probably somewhere here. And yeah, I go in with that. I just contour. Mostly I focus under my eyes because I want that pop of eyes, and also I focus on my nose because, like I said, I want to give myself that nose job surgery looking nose. And then I let it sit as I'm doing my eyeshadow and everything. I know a lot of people do eyeshadow before everything else, but when I tell you I looked so crazy, I actually looked like I was going through it mentally. Like, I actually looked at my problems then and there. I was looking like my problems. A lot of people I know do that, but I physically cannot do it. It is impossible for me. So I said, let's go back to your roots. Don't try acting brand new. Let's go back. And now for my favorite part. I love mascara. You don't understand. If it was up to me, well, it is. But if it was up to me, basically, I don't know what I'm saying. But the point is, I love mascara, and I could live on just mascara alone. That is a lie. I actually love makeup. I would never actually ever do that. But I do love mascara, and it's my favorite part of my makeup routine. And as you can see, I focus more on the ends of my eyelashes, and this is just like give me a more cat eye look than a puppy look. Then I just blend out the powder that I left to bake, and I make sure I take my time with this because there's a very high chance, actually it's a guarantee I think at this point, that if I don't make sure that everything is blended out, I'll either have flashback or very harsh makeup lines, and those are the two most things I hate when it comes to makeup. I don't want my makeup to look like I'm wearing makeup. Like, duh, I'm wearing makeup, but I don't want to look, you know what, you get what I'm saying though. This is so crazy, but for my blush I use my eyeshadow palette because it has like a reddish, pinkish, maroonish pigment to it, and I just think it's really pretty. Also, side story, I lost my blush a long time ago, and every time I want to get a new one I forget and end up buying more makeup that I already have instead of buying blush. Anyways, that is besides the point. Now moving on to my lips, I use my black eyeliner that I stopped using as actual eyeliner and started using as lip liner to just trace and outline my lips. And to fade out the liner, I just use a cotton swab just to get rid of the very harsh lines of the lip liner.
Try to doubt this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about you, I can't change. No, 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 no.
And that is it. This is how it turned out. I'm actually very happy with it. Let me know if you want more of these, and I promise the next one won't have such a random transition. But as always, stay blessed, stay peaceful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just all be that.